Hello everyone, hello Pisces, welcome to your relationships reading. I look at all relationships, so obviously with people, connections, but food, places, your work environment, wherever it might be, relationship with self. So we'll do cards and charms, and I have a pile here that we're going to use to look at a specific person that you have in mind or specific situation. So specific relationship that comes to mind or will come to mind once we get into the cards. I do timestamp, so if you just want to skip ahead to your messages, feel free to do so. Otherwise, let's hang out together as we get your cards. We'll start with a specific person or situation you have in mind, or what comes to mind as we do this reading. So we'll see what messages the angels have for you regarding this person or thing. And now we'll do your cards for our monthly check-in on relationships. We'll see which ones your angels and your soul energies want to touch upon this month when we check in. It's part of this month's check-in. Let's see here how they want to come out for us, or just for you guys. All the Pisces. Okay. And okay, so just go around, see if they want to add any charms too. Yep, they do. So just wait for them to select here what they want. Okay, I have to do a bit of a cleanup, as I say. Okay. I'll just check this one again. Nope. All right. Kitty cat, flower. Okay, let's see, which one did they want here? Campsite. Elephant. And the bag of love. Bag, bucket, container. Okay. So Pisces, our monthly relationship check-in. Let's start there. Let's go to the top here, maybe. Okay. Try to get the camera here just to adjust. There we go. All right. So there's a relationship here in terms of really this pressure. They're drawing me into this pressure here. So I feel like this might be a relationship with self. It feels like you have some pressure you're putting on yourself, or because you're tense about something, maybe that's translating as you putting pressure on others. But there is some tension here, some anxiety that I see you kind of holding on to here. The way she's kind of gripping the edges of her apron. It's kind of like when we white knuckle something, right? We grip so hard. I don't know if you're experiencing joint pain as well as they kind of make me do the motion here with my other hand. So I don't know if like your wrists, elbows, shoulders, kind of area, if the stress and the tension is kind of building up in your joints. It could be in the back area as well. But I feel like this kind of area here is all kind of stiff. The neck, arm muscles, arm joints, and the sort of associated back muscles to the arms here from your tension. So a bit of physical as well, your physical health here, your relationship with your body. So be mindful of that. Now what's also interesting is the card here is very hazy. Very hazy. So I don't know if you're in a bit of a fog. You know, her eyes are a bit red here. So that could be, again, from the stress. So either crying a lot, or just your face flush from the tension with the emotion that's connected to that. And then also with fogginess, haziness, that can be, it could be lack of sleep, but I think it's just like lack of focus. Like your mind is so focused like 90% of the time on this one thing causing the stress and the tension that 10% of the time you just kind of lose yourself. That's kind of what I feel here in this haze. More of a being lost, so more so than like lack of. Okay. Maybe I'll come down to the sleepy cat, because if some of you are suffering with lack of sleep, so we'll see here what the kitty cat wants to help express. Unless that was the transition message, because this is about getting rest. So your relationship with sleep maybe is a whole separate topic. Maybe that's why I wasn't getting it up here. So you could be having also a relationship right now with sleep, or just getting the ability to be comfortable, right? If you have all that tightness in the body, look at you trying to stretch it out, trying to ease your joint pain here, trying to get some sleep. So stretching or sleep, obviously, are also activities we can do to help us sleep better, to help us work through emotional and muscle tension. Okay, oh, look at this card here. This one here looks like this is the lack of sleep group. Clear as day, right? Up with a coffee or a tea in your hand, maybe a chamomile tea or mint tea, to help put yourself to sleep. So kind of a natural remedy. As they say that, they're pulling me down to, you know what is best for you. So if that is something that you've done before, sort of a natural remedy, like say chamomile, mint tea, sort of those soothing teas. But yeah, there's definitely like the tired eyes here, you know, the bags under the eyes, the drinking the coffee to kind of stay awake here. So try to go to some natural remedies for quieting yourself down and helping you to ease into sleep. It could be like a steam or a sauna as well, like warming up the body to make the body naturally sleepy so that it draws you into sleep. The steam there coming off the cup could be communicating, getting yourself a little hotter than normal. Okay. I'm just pausing because they're pulling me into the Cheshire cat here. And I'm trying to see if there's a relation connection to the cat charm, if there's a reason for dual cat. In another reading we had a dragon, emphasis on dragon. So maybe what I'll do for you guys as well is I'll drop the spirit animal meaning for cat. The cat here is showing up in your life right now for a reason. Now there's the smile here, the happiness, the smile, the green eyes to me is like recovery. It's also like wealth, abundance. I mean, this could be the reason that you're losing sleep. Maybe it's a connection, someone you know. You know, maybe someone you know that you know, has a pet, or you make a association or a connection with them to pet. I mean, maybe that's what they do as a career. They could be a veterinarian or work in some kind of animal care service, work at a pet store, who knows. Maybe sort of your up at night here is related to you wondering how they're doing. But I mean, they're fine. They're communicating back to you that they're okay. They're smiling. They're okay. They're not. I mean, they have tired eyes too, but not as much. So maybe they're in recovery. So maybe that's what you were worried about. Someone you care about, seeing how they're recovering, but they seem to be in recovery mode here. They just keep drawing me to the cat. They don't even want me to look at the girl so much. So they want me to keep you focused on the happiness here. So don't worry, be happy, right? Don't worry, be happy. the song, the lyrics from the song. Easier said than done, but they're encouraging you to do that. That's for sure. Then we have sort of the ripple effect of a choice, a decision that's been made. So we'll see which relationship center this is connected to. But it's a flower, so we have a positive ripple effect. So this is like karma in, karma coming back to you. Karma out, karma coming back into you. A decision you made a while ago that now it's starting to have that ripple effect of getting bigger or getting closer to your goal, your achievement. So let's see what the relationship area, decision. I mean, right off the top, we got abundance of food. So for a group of you, number of you, it could be your relationship with food right now. In that case, then I would think it's a bit of maybe a caution, right? The decision made a while ago might be having a ripple effect, or the opposite. Decision to remove something from your diet is having the positive ripple effect now. So to help you determine, you know, what may have caused you to not feel so great, and you've kind of figured it out, so some success there. Yeah, there's definitely just like a monitoring. Maybe you're just closely monitoring right now your relationship with your diet, with your food. New season, so new types of meals that tend to be cooked, right? Also seasonal specific foods that are available now that we enjoy. Okay. Now we also have here like a relationship with like social gatherings, it seems, with the second card here about bravery and courage. It almost feels like people on this side are either showing up or welcoming you, and you feel a little nervous, a little shy. So maybe you're meeting some new people, maybe you're getting out again after a while of not getting out so much because of the becoming braver. They keep drawing me down here, becoming braver. So you're kind of easing in. This could also be, you know, if you're newly integrating into a new community, so that could be a new team, a new neighborhood, in-laws, right, extended family, a new social group of friends. But they're welcoming. They have all these sweets to offer. They're smiling. They're very happy that you're visiting, that you're coming out. So, but you have this cute, natural kind of innocence and shyness here. But you've made the decision to, I guess, get out more, and it has this, you know, beautiful positive ripple effect, right? Everybody's happy to see you. They want to see you. Or alternately, Some of you are making some positive decisions right now about your dietary changes. You're listening to your body, so that's great as well. So good work there, Pisces. Okay, so a specific person or a situation on your mind. Let's see what we have here. Camp sign, lucky elephant, and the bag full of love here. Okay, so the camp sign is my directional charm. Let's see if I can get there we go. It's the directional charm. It's letting you know that you're coming into the final destination, right? It's almost like it's like an enter sign, right? Parking lot sign, enter here, park here, pull in here. And what is here is a bucket full of love, a bag full of love, but also a lucky elephant. So there might be a couple things here waiting for you at this destination or coming up ahead, right? Camp is this way, so a little sneak peek here at the future as it relates to the person on your mind or the situation, but there's lots of love and support and some good luck, some good favor here. And the fact that they're communicating that, you know, the destination, the end, right? The finish line is just ahead. You're pulling into the station, as they say sometimes. This card has been coming out quite a bit in these relationship readings this month. Okay. Let's see what it means for you guys. Oh, well, you're standing on the top of the world here in terms of the coins. You know, if you were thinking about a money situation, you've got money building up here essentially. So beautiful kind of nest egg happening, as well as money kind of rolling into you from various sources as well. So you're building it as well as receiving it here, kind of collecting it and building it. So a very healthy relationship with finances, if that's your what you're wondering about. And you're sitting right here, Pisces. You're kind of looking across, wondering, right? There's this imbalance. So the imbalance, or you're perceiving an imbalance in finances, while your stability is right around the corner, and you're starting to get money in from different sources as well. So building and receiving. Now, if we look at, so that's our lucky elephant. Now, with regards to love, the sort of bag of love here. It's almost like, I know this is a fish, but it feels like this strong person, strong energy, brave energy is kind of pulling out the bag of love here. It almost feels like there's the opening there. So if it's a relationship, this is a mending of a relationship. This is a conversation to restore the balance that's kind of going to be happening with good fortune, good favor behind that, right? There's positive outcome for everyone involved. If it's not just the two of you, or not just two people. Another sort of thread of conversation that's kind of happening right now is you sort of wondering about a person and their kind of balance, kind of what's happening between them and maybe someone they're quarreling with that you've observed. Like you know how sometimes we know that friends are fighting, we know that relatives are fighting. So you're just kind of watching to see, will they come together? And even here, again, there's the positive outcome in terms of them restoring the peace, right? Going back to the lamb here, kind of the sheep softness, the pillow kind of gentleness. So a restoration to this balance. And you can see here, even in the colors, sort of the tonalities here and the nice kind of balance. So, but it looks like conversation needs to be had. This dialogue, the restoring of the peace, the positive outcome, regardless of person, situation. It looks like conversation has to happen here. So wealth story. If you're concerned about finances, they're building and collecting, kind of rolling in from sources. And if it's a relationship, balance will be restored, but some conversation is going to have to be had. But there's a bucket full of love there. There's nothing but good intentions and love in that situation with those with that person or those individuals. It feels multiple. I just keep wanting to say at least 2 or 3, but the positive outcome here is just around the corner. Your good luck in money and the good luck in the sort of the restoring of balance and some kind of love relationship here. So very positive outlook in that area as well. So really it's just the tension that seems to be affecting you physically. Definitely keeping you up at night, but you can ease whatever's keeping you up at night, 'cause they're smiling. Whatever it is restoring, right? They're on a good path, or it's heading in a good path. And then you kind of getting out and socializing here, making some decisions to reconnect with people and have some good times. So we'll check in next month and see if you're still socializing.